Time now for another check of our forecast. Chief Meteorologist Brad Pandovich here on a Sunday. We're dealing with a little bizarro action this weekend and into the week, Brad, right?
Yeah, it kind of felt like spring this weekend, really kind of April weather here in February. It's been a really warm winter, and this weekend was the warmest we've seen in a while. And we're going to continue to see that even overnight. I mean, these low temperatures are pretty close to where we should be for your normal high temperature, but it's going to get pretty soggy overnight thanks to that rain and the southwest wind. Here's the rain chances for your Monday. They're going to bounce around quite a bit, around 80 to 100%, but it's going to be a pretty soggy day. Will it rain the entire day? No. But it's going to be pretty wet at times. In fact, you see all this moisture moving in from the south. Now, what's interesting, the further north you go, you might see a whole lot less rain. So north of Interstate 40, it's going to be more drizzly, misty as you get south of 85 from Charlotte into South Carolina. That's where we'll see the heavier downpours. And you can see this kind of setting up. This is the area we're concerned about for flash flooding overnight. So here's the flash flood risk until about 2 o'clock in the morning. But tomorrow, notice most of our areas either in the low or even the medium risk for flash flooding. The yellow area is the area of greatest concern as we go through tomorrow. We're also going to see the risk for a couple strong storms. So honestly, the flash flood risk is about 2 or 3 times higher than any severe weather risk we're going to see tomorrow, just because it's a much more widespread impact. So here's the timing of everything. I'll get out of the way. Overall, severe weather risk is relatively low, but the heavy rain risk is in the medium range. So just prepare yourself now. Runoff this time of year in the winter is much higher than it is during the warmer times of year. So if we see these heavy rain bands set up like I expect they will, especially from about Charlotte south, that's the area we'll see the greatest concern. Now, if we see severe storms, it'll be along this front right here late tomorrow, probably 8, 9 o'clock as the low pressure tracks across the area. I'll show what this looks like on our futurecast. Look at all the showers and yes, some embedded thunderstorms through early tomorrow, but then midday we could see a little bit of a lull, and then more activity moves through tomorrow night, and then this is the potential for maybe a strong storm or two, especially Monday evening as the main front pushes through, and then it all clears out in time for really a beautiful Tuesday. Tuesday is looking really nice, albeit pretty windy and much cooler. The sun returns for the middle of the week and it sticks around the rest of the week. Now, why aren't we overly concerned with severe weather? There's not a lot of thunderstorm fuel. The highest chance of seeing a strong storm is right there around 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So we're looking at maybe the strongest storms after sunset tomorrow, but even then, the risk overall looks low. And you see the tornado parameter, not a lot of ingredients for tornadic activity. So while the severe weather risk is there, overall it's lower. To me, this is the bigger issue. Look at the heavy rainfall south of Charlotte. That's where we'll see the highest amounts. You go north, much lower amounts. Now, over the next couple of days, we're going to see temperatures stay pretty seasonable. No drastic cool downs, but also no dramatic warm-ups either. Those temperatures will begin to increase late this week on your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Temperatures jump back into the 60s late this week. All of this is above average, by the way. But by the weekend, yeah, we'll see some cooler temperatures, likely some mid and upper 50s. And as we go towards President's Day, mid 50s, but no winter weather or anything remotely close to cold temperatures in the next 10 days.
Well, you know, that rain was good for watching a game tonight.
Yes.